Now, the fourth thing you must understand about business is that your business will take everything from you. Now you are working with a company. All you do is go to work in the morning, close at 5, get back home. So you have a lot of time by yourself. You have sometimes the weekends to be able to spend on other things. If you decide to start your own business, I can guarantee you in the first 3 to 5 years, your business will need you 24/7. The luxury of time that you have now working for somebody, you will not have that same luxury of time and the same lifestyle if you go into business, if you start to build your own business. So the question is, are you willing to give up everything to build that particular business? Yes, it will demand you giving up everything. Read the stories. Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, read about them. Some of them have to leave everything for 10 years, 12 years, 18 years before they became a billionaire, before they built anything significant. Why? Because if you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to be there 24/7, especially in the early days of the business. The question is, are you willing to give up everything? It will take everything from you. Are you willing to give it up? Why? Because right now, you're working with a company. You don't care. Maybe you are in the finance department. You don't care about what happens in the production department. You don't care about what happens in the sale and distribution department. You don't care about what happens in the HR department. You are only focused on the tasks that you are supposed to do. At the end of the day, if the company makes losses, you don't care, quote unquote, about it. But when you start your own business, you have to be mindful and take care of all of these things, especially in the beginning 3 to 5 years of the operations of the business. The question is, can you be available to handle production, to know about finance, to know about HR, to know about various issues in the various departments of the organization? It will take everything from you. Are you willing to give it up? Number 5 is stress management. Because starting your own business and being an entrepreneur will take everything from you. You're going to be sleeping less. You're not going to be having time to have pleasure like the way you would have had if you were working for a company. You will be stressed a lot of the time. But the question is, can you manage the stress? You have to be able to learn how to keep going without having enough sleep. You have to be able to learn how to keep working even if things are not moving on. Because remember, you're going to fail. Things will not go in your own way. Sometimes you will start a business and in your mind, you think in the first 6 to 12 months, you will start making X amount of money. Only for you to start, and after 1 year, after 2 years, you are not seeing anything. You will be stressed. You will feel that you are down. You will feel that you have failed. The world will be on you. But can you handle that pressure and keep going, because you know that definitely you're going to become successful from the 3rd through to the 5th year? Can you manage failure? Can you manage that stress that comes with being an entrepreneur? Because remember, like I said in the first point, it is a battlefield. And the top of the best of the best in the marketplace will throw you a challenge. When they see that you are coming hard, they will hit you harder. The question is, can you manage the stress? Can you keep your composure? Can you keep going no matter the pressure that hits you? Number 6, you will be paid last. Now that you are working for somebody, you are paid first because your wages and salary, boom, they pay you. Because the company is like, if you're not paid, you are likely to leave. And if you leave, the company is nowhere to be found. But when you become the CEO of your business, when you become the entrepreneur, you will be the one to be paid last, because you have to pay your employees, you have to pay your suppliers, you have to pay the government in the form of tax, you have to pay everybody else. It is what is left at the end of the day that you're going to take home. The question is, are you ready to be paid last? Because sometimes in the very beginning of the business, for the first 3 to 5 years, you are not getting anything technically from the business. It depends on the type of business you are going into though, but then you may not be getting anything significant that will sustain your lifestyle in the very beginning of your business. The question is, are you willing to be paid last? Because you see, you cannot employ people. You cannot buy goods from people. You cannot evade taxes. You need to be able to pay the employees, the people who are supporting the dream. You need to be able to pay your suppliers, the people who are giving you the resources you need. You need to be able to pay the government because, hey, the government will definitely come after you as far as you decide that you want to be something and build something on your own. The question is, are you willing to be paid last? Are you willing to be the last person to go home with whatever that is left? And that is where the risk comes in. Because at the end of the day, after paying all these people, you may not have anything left. Can you risk it? At the end of the day, you may pay all these people and you have a lot left. Are you ready to take the risk? You are the one to answer that question. And the seventh thing that you need to understand is regulatory authorities. Listen to me. Being your own boss, like we said, establishing a business and being an entrepreneur means you need to then now comply with the laws. So AMA will come after you. KMA will come after you. Ghana Revenue Authority will come after you. If you're in the food manufacturing environment, Food and Drug Authority will come after you. The Ghana Standard Authority will come after you. If you have employed people, then you need to pay them their SNIT. SNIT will come after you. You have to pay pension from them. The National Pension Regulatory Authority will come after you. Are you willing? Are you ready to be able to handle all of these things? Now, you see, the premise of my discussion here is not some tabletop running things. Yes, if you want to do some tabletop business, it's okay. You are doing some tabletop business. It doesn't attract any attention. You are selling some things. I don't know, maybe sanitary pad or condoms, and then people come and buy it from you, and then you go away. Some tabletop, you are playing low-key. That's okay. But if you want to be in the big league, you want to really make the money that you have to make to be able to live the life that you want to live, the regulatory authorities will come after you. And so you have to be able to operate in line with the legal regulatory requirements. The question is, can you do it? Do you have the capacity? These are the 7 things that you have to understand. And these are the 7 things that I need to develop myself into before starting my business. And if you understand these things well, then you can distinguish, am I willing to go through these? Do I have the capacity to handle this? If you do, and like I said, it is about 0.01% of people who have that capacity, who have that tenacity to be able to be entrepreneurs. The rest of you work for people. That is good, because when businesses are started, we need employees anyways. So the fact that you are an employee of a company doesn't mean you are stupid, you are dumb, or you don't have brains. Even in the same company, you can add value to the company to the extent that at a point, you will be paid equity and you get equity interest and become a part owner of the company. So that is what you need to understand about entrepreneurship. It's not about being your own boss. It's about identifying a marketplace and providing a solution to that marketplace that will be so good that people will troop in, buy your solution, and over time, you get paid for the risks that you took. These are the things that you need to understand about entrepreneurship. Give me a thumbs up on the video, share the video, and let me hear from you in the comment section what you think about the subject being your own boss and whether you have these qualities to be able to actually go in there and start your own business. I want to hear from you. I'll catch you in the next one. I'm out.